Tonight on Bridge City News, there are 10 new cases of coronavirus in the province, now bringing the total to 39. Many churches have announced their doors will be closed and Sunday worship services will be held online instead, including a few in Lethbridge. And Alberta RCMP are looking to the public for help getting a missing dog back to his owner.
Your nation, your province, your southern Alberta. From the heart of Lethbridge, it's Bridge City News Weekend Edition.
Good evening, I'm Loris Alexander filling in for Paul Arthur. Alberta's Chief Medical Officer of Health, Dina Hinshaw, says flights will be posted online for possibly infected passengers, and Alberta Health Services will not be directly contacting Albertans who were on these flights anymore. There are 10 new cases of coronavirus in the province, now bringing the total to 39. Dr. Dina Hinshaw says that of the new cases, 6 are in Calgary and 4 are in Edmonton. She also says for the most part, the cases are travel related, with the exception of 2 that are under investigation.
The reality is that we can expect cases of COVID-19 to continue in Alberta and around Canada for months. We have taken aggressive measures to limit the acceleration of spread, but we will not be able to completely stop it. I want to emphasize that we cannot be complacent. We must be vigilant. And we must look out for each other by practicing good hygiene and employing other preventive measures such as social distancing where appropriate.
Dr. Hinshaw also addressed concerns around schools remaining open. She said she will be monitoring the situation and might consider closing schools on an individual basis.
If we do make the decision to close schools, it will be considering long-term closure. This pandemic will not end in a matter of weeks, and there won't be a clear opportunity to reopen schools, likely not until September at the earliest. I am carefully monitoring Alberta's situation on a minute-by-minute basis. I am prepared to consider all options, including directing the closure of an individual school, a group of schools, a school division, or all in the province if the situation warrants it.
Dr. Hinshaw continues to stress the importance of self-isolation if you feel any symptoms. Alberta Health says its 811 Health Link phone line has been inundated with over 5,700 calls per day, and long wait times are to be expected, especially during peak times. It says additional staff are being trained. You can take a self-assessment test online at alberta.ca/coronavirus. As of Saturday, more than 7,069 tests have been conducted in the province, the vast majority of which came back negative. Prime Minister Justin Trudeau and the federal government are warning against all international travel and limiting inbound flights in order to reduce the spread of COVID-19.
Today, my advice is to postpone or cancel all non-essential travel outside of Canada. This means reconsidering your vacations, going to sporting and entertainment events, large international conferences. This is especially important for older adults and people with underlying medical conditions who are at higher risk of developing severe disease. In addition, it is particularly important for healthcare workers and others who come into close contact with these individuals to avoid travel. By making the choice to stay at home and not travel outside of Canada, you are protecting yourself, your family, and doing your part to help us slow the spread of coronavirus and protect the most vulnerable in our communities.
Over the past 2 months, as I said, we've been planning for this worst-case scenario, and we know now that we have to take additional measures each day, and we will be coming to you with additional measures. And we know these measures are going to cause disruptions in your lives, but we know that these are also incredibly necessary measures to protect the health and well-being of all Canadians. So the collective actions that we're taking today with all levels of government, from the local level of government all the way to the federal level of government, as well as the work of our international partners, will help slow the spread of the virus. But it's also on all of us as Canadians to do our part to stop the spread. And I cannot reiterate how important that is. The actions that you will take today will save lives.
We have just concluded a cabinet meeting that was chaired by the Prime Minister. I want to assure all Canadians that the Government of Canada is taking and will continue to take every step necessary to protect the health and safety of Canadians. We are doing and we will do whatever it takes. And that is true also when it comes to keeping the Canadian economy strong.
Trudeau himself is in self-isolation due to the confirmed COVID-19 diagnosis for his wife, Sophie. The Lethbridge Hurricanes announced Sunday that as a result of the COVID-19 pandemic and continued travel restrictions, the club has released all players to return home to their families while the season remains suspended. The Hurricanes, in conjunction with the Canadian Hockey League and Western Hockey League, continue to monitor the COVID-19 pandemic and will provide further updates as they are made available. For more information on COVID-19, you can visit ahs.ca/COVID. In the wake of the NHL season being suspended due to the COVID-19 pandemic, part-time staff working for the Calgary Flames, Calgary Hitmen, and Calgary Roughnecks have been informed that they will not be paid in the interim. All three teams are owned by the Calgary Sports and Entertainment Corporation, which sent an email on Friday to hourly and event staff informing them any future lost shifts would not be covered. Raymond Lau, a Calgary Flames season ticket holder, has set up a GoFundMe campaign to raise funds for hourly and event staff at the Scotiabank Saddledome. Over $40,000 has been raised so far, with a few current Flames players contributing to the fund. As confirmed cases of the COVID-19 rise in Alberta, local churches opt for online services to keep their flock healthy. Many area churches have announced their doors will be closed and Sunday worship services will be held online instead to protect churchgoers from the spread of the virus.
We were planning to gather for worship this Sunday, but as the coronavirus situation has continued to develop in the last 24 hours, we've decided to move to online-only services starting this Sunday. While we are disappointed that we're not going to be gathering together as a church family for worship here, we want to love our community well and join in the efforts to slow the transmission of this virus. We know that the church isn't a building. All of us who love and follow Jesus together are the church. And Jesus is going to continue to build his church as we do what Jesus has called us to do. So starting this Sunday, we will be gathering online and in homes to worship together, pray together, learn together, and serve together.
It's the first time we're having all our main services streamed online.
我们第一次将我们的主要的崇拜都放在线上直播了。
As the COVID-19 epidemic spreads in Singapore, Hong Kong, and South Korea, churches are fighting the virus by having pastors wear masks during church services and educating congregants on disease prevention. Many large churches also halted live services and shifted online to weather this epidemic together.
很像在这个时候呢，我们发现呢，弟兄姐妹不可以聚会呢，但是这是祭司跟利未人起来的时刻。 我们就在圣所，就在院子里面，我们来敬拜我们的神。然后我们把我们的敬拜呢直播到我们的弟兄姐妹的手机啊、电脑里边，让他们可以同时跟我们一起心连心的来工作。虽然不能面对面，但是太过 high touch， 我们也可以接触到他们了。
Epidemic prevention is a long-term effort. Churches are working hard to comply with official policies and take care of people's spiritual growth at the same time.
The Evangelical Free Church released the following statement stating, "It is imperative in times of crisis that we counter fear and anxiety through worship and celebration of hope together. We remain certain of God's steadfast presence and are moving forward with careful attention to all that is happening." Alberta RCMP are looking to the public for help getting a missing dog back to his owner. The Springer Spaniel dog named Sevi was in his owner's Jeep on Wednesday when the car was stolen from the Bragg Creek area west of Calgary. According to police, the car is a 2011 Grand Cherokee with license plate BNL41.
I mean, this is across Alberta now. I have people from Ontario, people from BC, from Saskatchewan. So people are animal-related people. So they understand how special animals are, and certainly family pets. But Sevi we've had 8 fantastic years with Sevi. He's a likeable animal, friendly animal, and I had these discussions with people when they say, "What's so special about your dog?" My dog, when you look into his eyes, he smiles. He knows. He interacts as a family. He's a family member. He's not just a dog.
Sevi is described as being white and black in color with a collar but no tags. Anyone with information is asked to call Cochrane RCMP at 403-851-8000 or contact Crime Stoppers anonymously. Recapping one of our top stories, there are 10 new cases of coronavirus in the province, now bringing the total to 39. Of the new cases, 6 are in Calgary, 4 are in Edmonton, and for the most part, the cases are travel related with the exception of 2 that are under investigation. And a look at the weekend weather. Today, a high of -11 and -16 this afternoon. Wind chill -25 this evening and -20 overnight. Tomorrow, sunny with a high of +2 and a wind chill of -20 in the morning. What are some of the keys to a successful marriage to help keep the romance going? We asked Kelly and Joylyn Stickle, who pastor My Victory Church in Lethbridge. That interview is up next, but first, here's what's happening in and around your community.
Here's your Bridge City News Community Calendar. If you love the game of golf, here's an amazing opportunity to be part of the Lethbridge Paradise Canyon Open, taking place June 25th to the 28th. The LPCO is looking for hardworking and dedicated volunteers to help make this event a success. A volunteer recruitment night is being held on Wednesday, March 18th at the Paradise Canyon Golf Resort from 5 to 7 p.m. For more information, call 403-331-8885 or email yoshida.kf@telus.net. Come for a fun family night to the Family Center in downtown Lethbridge, Thursday evenings from 4:30 to 6:30 p.m. Me and My Family provides a safe place for kids to explore through physical activity, imagination, and creativity. For more information, visit famcenter.ca. And that's your Bridge City News Community Calendar.